Guys, hear me. Hamster Kombat will not cook. I repeat, Hamster Kombat will not cook. Hamster Kombat will not make you the kind of money that you think Hamster Kombat is going to make you. And here is my reason. Calm down and follow me as I analyze Hamster Kombat, as I break it down for you. Whether you're a newbie or you've been in the crypto space, please watch this video to the end. It's going to help you, okay? Aside from Hamster Kombat, what I'm about to explain to you now is going to help you to know whether a project is going to do well or not, okay? So let's get right into the video. How many of you have heard something called tokenomics? If you've heard about tokenomics, congratulations. If you have not heard about tokenomics, what tokenomics means is actually the everything that you need to know about a token, okay, about a coin or a token, any name that you choose to call it. And Hamster Kombat has released their tokenomics, and trust me, you can use the tokenomics of a project to determine the price that the project is going to list with, and that's what I'm going to be doing now, okay? So let's go over to their channel and let's see what their tokenomics looks like. All right, okay, so part of their tokenomics is that Hamster Kombat's total supply is going to be 100 billion, okay? So I don't want to rush this video. I want to follow this video gently, okay, so that you can understand what I'm about to explain to you, and you can also apply this to so many other projects, okay? So their total supply is 100 billion. So let's go and write out 100 billion somewhere so that we don't forget, okay? So this is my note. We are going to write out 100 billion, okay? Let's write it out, 100 billion. And 100 billion is actually the total supply, okay? Total supply, 100 billion, okay? Let's go and continue, okay? Let's go back. And we know that Hamster Kombat have over 300 million players. They've been announcing that their players have gotten to over 300 million, but let's use 300 million as the total users. So let's go back and write users 300 million. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. You will still understand what I'm doing and why I said that Hamster Kombat will not cook, okay? So follow me closely. Let's go back. And we know, okay, whether you know or not, Hamster Kombat said that what they will be distributing is 60% of their total supply. So 60% of 100 billion is 60 billion, okay? So let's say what they will distribute to their users is 60 billion, okay? Let me write it out, 60 billion. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. You will still thank me for the video that you're watching, trust me. So this is the few things that we need, okay? Let me go to CoinMarketCap and show us something. So this is CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is a place where you can get like how will I put it now, like this is where you can see almost all the cryptocurrency in the world, the ones that have been listed in CoinMarketCap, okay? Cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, Shiba, and the likes, okay? So let me use Notcoin as a case study. So look at the total supply of Notcoin, okay? So this is total supply. All right, let me reduce this ink so that it won't be too much. So this is the total supply of Notcoin. That's 100, almost the same 100 billion as Hamster Kombat, okay? And this is the circulating supply, okay? This is the circulating supply. Most times in projects, the total supply is the same as the circulating supply, while sometimes the total supply is bigger than the circulating supply. Let's say, for instance, if Notcoin is 102 billion and they decide to push out only 80 billion, that means their circulating supply is 80 billion and their total supply is 102 billion. Is that well understood? All right, let's go ahead. And this is the market cap of Notcoin. What is market cap? Market cap is the total amount of money that is in a particular project. Okay, so this is the market cap. That's the total sum in that particular project. So the total sum of money in Notcoin is 788 million. Okay, 788 million. So why I'm pointing these things out is that I will use it to explain something for you to understand about Hamster Kombat. Okay, so let's go over to our calculator. Let's calculate something. Okay, first let's come over to our notes first. Let me explain something to us. If you want to get the price of a project, let me go back to Notcoin and get something so that I can use it to explain what I'm about to explain. Okay, so if you want to get the price of a project, just take the market cap and divide it by the circulating supply. Once you divide it, you're going to get the price of, like, that's the current price of Notcoin, which is 0.0076. Let's try it out. That's 788 billion divided by 788 million divided by 102 billion. Let's try it out. 788 million divided by 102 billion. Okay, 102 billion. What are you seeing? 0.0077. Why I got 77 is because there are some figures that I didn't add when I was let's go back to the to coin market cap. Let me show you what I mean. You know, I didn't add this 0.87 here. Okay, and I didn't add these decimals. Okay, so that's why I got a little bit different price. But as you can see, okay, it's actually the same now. It's actually the same, 0.0077. That's what we have in what we calculated. So if that's the case, what it simply means is that for you to get the price of a project, it means that circulating supply, market cap divided by total, okay, let me say circulating supply, not total supply this time, circulating supply is equal to, please pay attention to what I'm doing, you will need this both now and in the future, is equal to the unit price of a project or a coin or a token. Okay, so let's use this in Hamster Kombat. Hamster Kombat market cap is unknown yet, but let us use Notcoin. When Notcoin listed with 1 point something billion, that's the market cap. When Dogs listed, I think Dog listed with around 800 million. But let's be benevolent enough, let's be extravagant enough to say that Hamster Kombat is going to list with 5 billion, for instance. Even though the 5 billion is outrageous, it's possible, but it's quite huge. But let's still work with that 5 billion. So what we are going to do, if 5 billion is the market cap and the circulating supply, let's assume that the circulating supply is what, 100 billion, which is their total. Let me go back and show you what I mean, so that I won't just be calling figures. This is what I mean, the 100 billion. Let's assume that this is their circulating supply. So what it means is that the unit price of Hamster Kombat is going to be 5 billion. Okay, 5 billion divided by 100 billion. Okay, so what I got is 0.05. So let's assume that 0.05 is actually the unit price of let's write it out. 0.05 is the unit price of Hamster Kombat. Okay, so remember that what Hamster is distributing to their community is actually 60 billion. Okay, so let's assume that inside these 3 million users, that let's say that 100 or half of them qualify. Let's assume that half of them qualify for the airdrop. That means you have to divide the 60 billion amongst 150 million persons. So it means that each person is going to be getting what? 400. And remember, we are trying to do, what we are doing here is assuming that everybody is going to get the same amount, which is not possible. Some people did more work than others. Okay, so by watching this video, you already know how you performed in Hamster and what you'll be expecting. Okay, so but what we are doing is we are assuming that everybody is going to get the same amount. So 400 is what each person is going to be getting. So 400 times the unit price, which is 0.05. What I got is $20. Have you seen why I said that Hamster Kombat is not going to cook? Okay, this is why I said the Hamster Kombat is not going to cook. What I did is just rough estimate, and I exaggerated some things so that it won't look as if being well, what's the right word now? That I'm just trying to FUD that FUD. If you're into crypto, you know what FUD means. So it will not look as if I'm FUDing Hamster Kombat. I'm just trying to analyze things based on the previous events and hoping that same thing is still going to play out. Not just hoping, because this is just mathematics. Okay, if you divide the market cap, you divide the market cap with the total supply or the circulating supply, you will get the unit price. And we just worked with 5 billion, assuming that Hamster will list with 5 billion, and we divided it by 100 million. We got the unit price of 0.05, and we now divided the 60 billion by, that's the amount that they will give out to their community. We now divided it by the number of users, assuming that half of them is not going to get it. It's possible that more than half will get. So if more than half will get, that means this 400 will still be lower. And bearing in mind that some performed more than the other one, so at the end of the day, you might not even see up to $10 from Hamster Kombat. So that's what I want to explain to us. With these little things that I explained now, you can now use your hand and judge if Hamster Kombat is going to cook or not. Mind you, I participated very well in Hamster Kombat. I started Hamster Kombat around March, if I'm not mistaken. So I actually participated in Hamster Kombat during the early days. So I'm not saying this because I didn't participate in Hamster Kombat. I did, but given that they have a lot of users, 300 million is no small number. Okay, they are no small number. So that's why I think that Hamster Kombat is not going to cook. If you learned one or two in this video, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me in the comment section if you think that Hamster Kombat will cook or not. And by cook, I mean if Hamster Kombat is going to do well. I'm sure you must have understood, or you should have known this slangs or terminologies by now. So thank you very much, and see you in our next video.